Yo, what's up, y'all? Good morning. It's your boy Garrett Spencer. It's 10:18 a.m. down in my hometown where I'm at. Of course, me, got up early, went to the gym, then went to cut my mom's grass after I went to the store. So got everything on my objective list done. So first it's Saturday, and today's my Saturday off today. I'm off today, y'all. So y'all know what that means. Shout out day. Before I get into my discussion, first person give a shout out to is Linda, aka the Gamer Girl. Linda, aka the Gamer Girl. Check her out. She had an awesome video, awesome reviews, and she has an awesome channel. And she's a cool person, And thanks for coming by the stream the other day, Linda, aka the Gamer Girl. Appreciate that. So Linda, aka the Gamer Girl, check her out, y'all. For those who hasn't, she got some really cool stuff. Second person, Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, always, check him out, y'all. For those who hasn't, cool person, awesome channel, cool gameplays, and does a really good job when it comes to comparing games. Just like he compared Zombies Ate My Neighbors yesterday, and I noticed I was playing it on Thursday when I requested on my day off, so. I seen him doing that, and he did good with that. So, Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, check him out, y'all. If you guys haven't. Third person, give a shout out to is One Up Woman, another cool person, awesome gamer, and awesome channel. So One Up Woman. Fourth person, KB211. KB211, appreciate you coming by the other day as well. Thanks for the like, and thanks for the appreciation. Awesome person, cool gamer girl, and good channel. So KB211. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Nitro Online. Nitro Online. Another cool dude, always gaming, loves the game, and he got awesome channel, and he has good gameplay. So Nitro Online, y'all check him out, y'all. And he could also rap and flow a little bit too, by the way. So check him out, y'all. He got a voice. Another person give a shout out to is the Batman. The Batman always coming through, showing the appreciation and support. Appreciate it. The Batman, y'all. Another person, Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr. always, he's funny, he's silly, entertaining, likes to dance, and another cool person to check out, Calvin Jr. Check him out, y'all. You guys will like him. Another person, actually two extra people, want to give a shout out to is the Trusty couple, Brian Trusty and Sierra Trusty. Brian Trusty always entertaining. He's funny, and awesome gameplays and awesome channel. Check out Brian Trusty. And the next person, of course, like I said, Sierra Trusty. Sierra Trusty, another, respectful, coming through, showing the love and everything, and another cool person. So Sierra Trusty, y'all, check both of them out, y'all. The Trusty couple. Another person give a shout out to is the Coily Girls. Coily Girls, check her out for those who hasn't. Nice person, supportive and appreciative, and coming through whenever she can. So Coily Girls, check her out, y'all. Another person give a shout out to All Fellow 215. All Fellow 215. I seen a little bit of you playing that Pac-Man game. One time I got to watch the whole thing though, but I'm gonna check out the whole thing. But All Fellow 215, another awesome person. Check him out, y'all. Another person, Fear the Pack. Fear the Pack, another one of my friends on YouTube, coming by once in a while to show the love and appreciation. So Fear the Pack, y'all check him out. Another person I want to give a shout out to is Gareth. Gareth, thanks for coming by the other day. Appreciate that as well. And yeah, I was playing Sonic 1, and thanks again for, you know, giving me the code to select the levels. And yeah, I already knew the code, but I appreciate you coming through, Gareth. Check him out, y'all. Another person, Rotten Games. Rotten Games, another cool person, to check out, and another gamer. So Rotten Games, check him out. Another person, Chauncey Talon. Chauncey Talon. If you guys haven't, check him out, y'all. Sometimes he does gameplays and streams, and another awesome person. And hope you back to working out again, Chauncey. Another person give a shout out to, and so and who else was I gonna say? I forgot who I was gonna say. Oh, another person I'm going to give a shout out to is Frozen Art. Frozen Art, haven't seen you on in a while, but check her out, y'all. She's always, drawing. She's creative, and she does really good when it comes to the drawing. So Frozen Art, check her out, y'all. And as far as everybody else, just want to say thank you and welcome, and especially for the new subscribers, thank you and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys, continue to watch the videos every chance you guys get, and I appreciate it. So, and that's all that's said about that part. Yeah, so what am I going to talk about today? Yeah, so as far as myself, of course, yeah, woke up early, went to the gym at 6:30, had a pretty good workout, then went to the store, then went down to my mom's house to cut the backyard, and then that was it for the day. So I got everything done on my objective list, because if I had went later, it would have been hot. It's supposed to be 100. It's supposed to be 104 degrees down here in my hometown, and I was not trying to be out in in that hot weather doing that grass. So I mean, and the lawnmower I was using was a piece of junk lawnmower. It kept on cutting off. So if I had gone down there later to do it, it would have taken up most of my time, and I would have been frustrated. So the best time was to do it early while I was feeling good, while it was pretty cool out. And then for the rest of the weekend, I'm watching my mom's dog. He's just lying there on the floor right now. I'll probably go out and take him for another walk after I'm finished up with this video, and so that's another thing I'm doing. And hopefully later on today, plan on doing some gaming today. Maybe on another system today, or something. Haven't really decided yet. So you guys will know when I'm doing my gaming. So you already know what it is. But as far as that goes, well, what came to mind? What came to mind today? What I'm going to talk about is what system do I think is better out of Sega, and Nintendo? Now, I probably heard this probably a lot of time, like plenty of times. There's probably videos about which console is better out of Sega, and Nintendo. Now, I guess if you're talking about Sega and the old Nintendo, um, I got to honestly say, first of all, I honestly got to say that if you guys want a Sega Genesis is the best system, is like the best system. I'll tell you why that is, because Sega Genesis, when it comes to the games, it has a whole lot of good games for it. It has it could have pretty good graphics. The beats are good when it comes to the games in the background, and it's just I just found it to be an awesome system, and be an awesome and better system, and I can understand why there was a commercial saying Genesis does what Nintendo doesn't. I guess because Genesis got the better graphics, and they got better of everything, and the old NES was basically, I guess it came out in the 80s, and I guess the background, that's why the background, it's like it's all old looking, because it was an older system, but I still have respect for it. I did, just like last Christmas, that I did, wanted to get the NES Classic and the Super NES Classic. Because I still have respect for Nintendo. Don't get me wrong, I like it. If I didn't like Nintendo, I wouldn't have gotten it. But my opinion is just like for instance, if this was back in the '90s, and there was only a Sega Genesis kiosk, and a Nintendo NES kiosk, and a Super NES kiosk, I obviously would have picked Sega Genesis, because you also figured, I used to have a Super Nintendo a long time ago as well. I only had 3 games for it, and it was just the only games I really had for Super Nintendo was I had the Super Mario Brothers All Stars. I had the Super Mario All Star games. Then I had Donkey Kong Country. And then I had Madden '94 or '96. It was one of them. I can't remember. Just playing the Super Nintendo, so many times, the same games over and over again, it was getting pretty boring. And then yeah, eventually I did ask my dad, like, could I get some more games for the system? Could I get a new game for the system? And like I said, when I think I believe I told Dr. Josh this, but yeah, I left it on one of his review comments. I said, yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbor. Fourth game he got me for Super Nintendo was Zombies Ate My Neighbors. You know, and when I put it in the game and turned it on, the game didn't come on. So it took me like 4 or 5 tries to get it, and then eventually the game came on. But then I guess when my dad kind of discovered that it wasn't working, he took the game back, and then he got me Mortal Kombat 2 for Super Nintendo. And then I started then like he started like getting me more games for it. So yeah, at some point I did kind of have a lot of games for the Super Nintendo though. But I mean, just having the same old system, just having one system only, and playing the same games every day, was getting kind of boring. So that's why at the time, and then also at the time, PlayStation 1 and N64 was famous, and you know games like that was famous. I would, as a kid, I would always want different stuff, like and I did ask for like I said, I told you guys at one time I even dreamed that I had a Sega Genesis downstairs and I was playing it, but then when I really woke up, there was no Sega Genesis. It was just my Super Nintendo down there. But I mean, that's why I do find the Sega Genesis is the best is the better system. Now Super Nintendo was a pretty cool system too, because like I said, there's games on there that was made for Sega that has really good and better graphics than the Sega Genesis one, and some of the gameplays on some games for NES, SNES was good and better than Genesis as well, and Super Nintendo, yeah, it did come out before. It did come out before Sega Genesis though, and I mean Super Nintendo probably was it was better than the first NES. Like I said, I do have respect for the first Nintendo, and yeah, I got respect for Sega Nintendo. Regardless, like I said, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have asked for a Nintendo in the first place. Like I said, because I mean I do got respect for Nintendo, but Sega Genesis was just always my one of my best consoles, and then and just like you guys know, the other consoles that I've done live streams on, I like those as well. So I mean, it's just that's just my opinions and thoughts when it comes to what I think about the difference between Genesis and Nintendo at the same time. Like I said, I got respect for Nintendo. I would still play it, and but I just don't. There's just some things about Nintendo that I don't think can beat Sega Genesis. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know nowadays that the Nintendo company, they're making more money, and they're coming up with new systems, and they're coming up with brand new systems and everything. And I guess the Nintendo company's doing good and everything. But like I said, I just think that just some things on Nintendo. There's just some things on Nintendo that just can't beat Sega Genesis, and that's just my thoughts when it comes to that. When it comes to that, So, but yeah, but I mean, that's just what I think when it comes to that. Okay, but anyway, that's pretty much all I really have to say and add at this point, and like I said, feel free to leave y'all's comments at the bottom of the page. Tell me what you guys think on what you guys which ones you guys like better and which ones you guys like better and everything. And yeah, always feel free to leave comments at the bottom of the page. And like I said, I got respect for both systems. I got respect for Nintendo, and I do love Sega Genesis the most. But yeah, and I still play them all, y'all, because I am a gamer. I was born a gamer, and I will continue to be a gamer for life. So But anyway, y'all, thank you guys for y'all appreciation, love, and support. I like being on YouTube. I like doing videos, and I just like doing what I can for you guys, because you guys are the greatest, and I appreciate you guys, and happy to have you guys. But this is your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy. Hopefully, I will see you later. If not, I will see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming.